Hi, I am Fred from therequirementsengineer.com. In this video, I show you how to export a diagram as JPEG in Draw.io. You will learn the basic export workflow and you will learn the advanced export workflow for more control. If you like practical tutorials about modeling and requirements engineering, please subscribe and hit the bell so you do not miss the next videos. What is Draw.io? Draw.io, also known as diagrams.net, is a free diagramming tool. I use it for flowcharts, org charts, and network diagrams. It is simple to start with. However, it still offers powerful export options, including JPEG. Why export as JPEG? JPEG works well when you want a widely compatible image file. For example, you can add it to a document, a presentation, or a website. So let me show you the fastest way first. Step 1. I open my diagram in Draw.io. This can be the browser version or the desktop app. I use the desktop app here, but the steps look the same. First, I click on Open Existing Diagram and select the diagram for the presentation in this tutorial. Step 2. In the graphical user interface, I click File in the menu, go to Export As, then I choose JPEG. Now I see the export dialog. Here I can control the result before I export. Step 4. I configure the options. Zoom controls the resolution. I increase it if I want a sharper image. Border width adds spacing around the diagram. Size lets me choose what I export, diagram or page, or respectively pages. Usually I keep diagram. Appearance makes it light or dark. Shadow can make shapes look more lifted. And eventually grid adds the grid to the export. I usually keep this off for sharing. Step 5. I click Export. Now the Save dialog opens. I choose a location. Here I'm already in my target folder. I set a clear file name. And I confirm that the file type shows JPEG images. Then I click Save. Now I can open the newly created JPEG with my photo viewing app. Micro tip. If your JPEG looks blurry, increase zoom and export again. That is often the fastest quality improvement. Now method 2, the advanced export as JPEG. This is perfect when you need exact dimensions or higher print quality. And again, I click File, go to Export As, and now I click Advanced. Now I get a more detailed export window. File name, I enter a descriptive name. After clicking on Export, I can select the file name again. Format, I make sure it is set to JPEG. Zoom, I increase it when I want more detail. Width and height, I set exact pixel dimensions when needed. DPI, I increase DPI for print or very crisp output. Background, I set the background the way I want it for my target use case, transparent or not. And finally grid and border width, I fine-tune the final look with. Step 5, I click export. And again, I choose the location, type in a file name, confirm JPEG images, and click Save. So this is how you export a diagram as JPEG in Draw.io. Basic, File, then Export As, then JPEG, adjust options, then export and save. For advanced, File, then Export As, then Advanced, choose JPEG, set dimensions and DPI, then export and save. If this video helped, please like it and subscribe for more Draw.io tutorials. Also tell me in the comments, do you export diagrams mainly for documents, slides or websites? Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.